right, Matt Shelley. I'm here with head coach of the Handley Tigers, Mike Battles. Coach, how you doing today?
Well, pretty good. We just got through.
Yeah, we'll give out.
Tired now, not.
All right. Well, Coach, I want to start a little bit, talk about what y'all been doing the last couple of weeks and how y'all been coming along. And start with talking about last week. You said when we talked before the paper came out this week that you felt like the running backs ran really hard, and that showed up in the stats, but the offensive line wasn't really carrying their weight as much as you'd wanted them to. How have y'all corrected that this week of practice?
Well, they wouldn't block until the whistle blew. The backs were running hard, so anybody that stops before the whistle blows, we had a little something for them, extra. So, but they'll respond. They just lost their way for a little while. Mm-hmm. They're a good offensive line. They're going to be. They were good when we started. They're going to be good when we finished. They just lost their way, and now we had to correct those things, get them out there, make them put that nose where it goes, stay after it till the whistle blows. Backs finish the run, the whole 9 yards. They finish the play. Backs finish the run, linemen finish the block, finish the play all the way to the whistle blows, then we'll be okay.
Okay. Earlier in the season, you had some concerns about how the defense would shape up because y'all were going to be trying some new things, and it seems like it's shaped up pretty well. Talk a little bit about how the defense has performed over the last couple of weeks.
Well, we went out there the first ball game and pretty much stunk it up, and it's pretty much my fault. Our kids went out and did everything I told them to do. We had a bad plan and executed it perfectly. So we have changed that. Now we've gotten out, we're doing more what the kids can do, and they're not as confused, they're not out there, and so we're in pretty good, we're playing a little bit better brand of defense, and we'll find out how it's working. Our backs are staying out there and working 3 or 4 days a week after practice, and we're going past scale. We've had to put in new stuff and work with them specifically because so many of them play both ways and everything. We have to get them out there by themselves and get it done.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about this week. Elmore County coming to town. Tell me a little bit about Elmore County. I know they've been solid over the last few years, and they're supposed to have a pretty balanced offense, what you told me earlier. But what do you expect?
They're balanced up. They're running stuff like Georgia Tech does, and they're hard to pin down. They're going to run right straight at you. Everything's going to be north and south. There's not going to be a lot of east and west movement. They throw the ball pretty good. They lost a quarterback, but the boy that they put in there is a real good one too. I mean, they're very unusual to have 2 quarterbacks like that, but anyway, they do. And so we're going to have to be prepared. We're going to play good, sound, bend, don't break the defense. And then, of course, the ball game, we need to control the ball game on offense. That way we don't have to stay on defense. We need to get out there, move chains, and cut their time on offense.
Okay, so are they much different than the way y'all saw them, I guess in the spring game a couple of years ago, was it?
Yeah, they're running a completely different offense. Then they were in a more of a shotgun type thing.
Right. Now
they're in what Georgia Tech does. That we call it a Z set. And they're running north and south.
Talking about the y'all's offense, y'all have been a run first team, but it seems like when you do pass, like this weekend, you had 2 passes, one of them was for a touchdown. Do you feel like there's going to be any opportunities that Elmore County is going to give you to showcase that?
We don't know, but if they do, we're going to take. We pass under extreme opportunity or dire necessity. So if they give us the opportunity, we're going to throw the football. We're not afraid to at all. Trey Kyles can throw the football. We've got several other people that can throw it. But if they're going to back up there and get 4 deep against us, then we're going to run the football. Okay. That's just the way it is. If they ain't got enough men in the box, we're going to take advantage of it. If we got too many men in the box, we're going to take advantage of it.
Okay. Last thing I want to talk about is the region race. Y'all are undefeated in region play. Of course, you still got Elmore County, Central Clay, and Dadeville coming up, which is the meat of the schedule. Where do you feel like y'all are going to be, judging by the team that y'all are putting on the field right now? Where do you feel like y'all are going to be at the end of the season?
We'll be at the top. We're as good as any of them, and they're as good as us. It is even. I mean, dead even. We've all played. We've had some different opponents and all, and you take away the one ball game that I blew, that I threw away through an ocean. Our kids have played well and gotten better. So I think this region is about as dead even as you can get it. It's going to be good. I think it'll be decided that last, probably maybe even into the last week.
Okay. All right, Coach. Well, Elmore County is going to come to Roanoke and be playing the Handley Tigers at Wright Field Friday night. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. I appreciate you talking with me, Coach.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.